actress Rachel Weisz has revealed she wouldn't want to see a female Bond as fans wait to find out who will replace her husband Daniel Craig. Craig's tenure as the 007 agent will come to an end after the next James Bond movie in 2019, with the rumor mill over his replacement in overdrive. It was recently speculated that the next Bond could be a woman, an idea Weisz was quick to rubbish. The About a Boy actress told The Telegraph Fleming devoted an awful lot of time to writing this particular character, who is particularly male and relates in a particular way to women. 007 out, Daniel Craig will leave the role after the next film's release in November 2019. Ilya Savenik, Getty. Why not create your own story rather than jumping onto the shoulders and being compared to all those other male predecessors? The 47-year-old added, women are really fascinating and interesting and should get their own stories. Bond producer Barbara Broccoli hasn't officially ruled out the idea of a female Bond, either, saying back in 2015 that she was open to the idea. Ever since the notion of him taking the part was raised, poor Idris Elba has been plagued by questions asking if he'd ever take the role. At 43 he'd be a later years Bond, and his key roles of Stringer Bell in The Wire and DCI John Luther are more gruff and burly than previous 07s, but there's plenty of goodwill out there for him to do it. And he'd stop getting asked about it every 5 minutes. If people didn't already think that Tom Hiddleston could be a great Bond, his recent role in the BBC's John le Carré adaptation The Night Manager nudged him even further into the 007 rumor sphere. He's got the suave look, the cut-glass accent, and is primed for the next step up in his career. He's less stacked than Daniel Craig, but Aidan Turner would make a great Bond with hints of Timothy Dalton's sharpness. The swooning reception to Paul Dark proved he could be a screen heartthrob, and his simmering, snarling turn in Agatha Christie adaptation And Then There Were None showed he could pull off a tux and a bow tie in devastating fashion. He's been rumored for the part, but it's hard to picture Tom Hardy as Bond. He's a knockout at playing rough and ready troubled man and has significant range, but it would be an about turn for him to go slick after his animalistic roles in The Revenant and Mad Max Fury Road. With his appearances in Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Interstellar, David Oyelowo has already flirted with the classier, more thought-provoking end of big-budget blockbusters. At 40, he's slightly older than your typical Bond actor, but he'd be great at bringing an icy calmness to 07's core between War Peace, Happy Valley, and Grant Chester. James Norton has had a brilliant 2016 so far. At 30 years old he's the perfect age for Bond, and his recent TV work has shown he can be heroic and harrowing in equal measure. Following his transatlantic success in Homeland, Damian Lewis has been raised as a potential Bond candidate, but at 45, he's probably a bit old for it now. Still, he'd be the first redhead to play the role, and Idris Elba, who has been linked with the soon-to-be vacant role, also mused that it's time to do something different with the character. The Luther actor has said that, while there is no such thing as a black Bond, the character could benefit from a change. In a chat with Variety at Sundance Film Festival last month, Elba said, "Are we interested in having a Bond character other than being a male? Could be a woman, could be a black woman, could be a white woman, but I think, that character, everybody would like to see it do something different with it. Why not?"